Hello there ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here and it's time for a new video, and as you can see today I'm playing on Theme Hospital! And my laptop is struggling to play a 16-year-old game because I'm recording the screen as well. How awesome is that? I'll tell you what, it's fantastic. But yeah, Theme Hospital. Let me just start by saying this is my favourite, like, what would you call it? A simulator management game, or kind of management? Yeah, the manager, I guess. But you know what I'm saying. It even seems weird calling it a sim game. It's just utterly bizarre, isn't it? How did they make this so fun? It's about a hospital. We all remember this game, of course. Awesome music as well, I've got to say. I bloody love the music on this game. May as well open the hospital earlier than I usually would, just so the video isn't that boring for you. Don't know why I'm buying that much stuff early doors here. I can't believe my laptop is struggling to play this. To be fair, it's not a graphics based laptop, but I thought it was a power based laptop. Well, it was at the time 2 years ago, 6 gigabytes and whatnot. i5. But we move so fast with technology, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? We move so fast. But yeah, just such good fun. And I don't know how. I think there are 12 levels altogether. And the first 2 are pretty damn comfortable. Here you get information about each doctor you can employ. Terrible doctors if you wish. But the funnest part of the game, for me, is without doubt putting your own stamp on the hospital in terms of the layout. It's just such good fun. I don't know, I can't remember the music being on the PlayStation version. I love making big old school wards like this. And also back in the day, I used to make the toilets nearly the whole size of the actual hospital itself, which brought me lulls aplenty back in the day, I can assure you, when I was a young nipper. Unbelievable. That's a very nice ward if I say so myself. Something wrong with Doctor though. See the little unhappy face above his head. You get these, you don't know what's wrong with the patient. That's because I've not made any of my rooms yet. Like I said, I'm doing it at a strange time, you know. Usually, basically, what I mean is I'd open the hospital after I've made all my rooms, but I just wanted you guys to see the hospital opened whilst I made the video, obviously. So there we go. Oh, man! I think we'll need to make the inflation room, and I think that's where I'm going to end the video, actually. Got to do it, haven't I? The bloated head guys, absolutely legendary, in all honesty. Make rooms bigger. Put items in rooms, unlike I have there. The sound effects also amazing. The humour in the game fantastic, even though it's a hospital game. Right, well, oh, I think he's got to go in general diagnosis. You might understand why we're speaking like that. You remember the tannoy lady Absolutely fantastic. The hell, how big's this room have to be? You're taking the fucking piss, mate. I just want to end the video. There we go. Doctor required in general diagnosis. Picking up your employees like that must be so good for a manager. Not even got a nurse in the ward of the pharmacy yet. But yeah, I'm sure you've all seen Theme Hospital. If you've not, you probably can't believe what you're seeing these days, especially the younger generation. You used to play on games like this. Yes, we most certainly did. So Mr. Bloaterhead going through standard procedure there in general diagnosis. And my first hospital is all coming together nicely now, I think you'll agree. But here he is, off to GP's office. Yet again, it's a long, drawn out process, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I've not even got a handyman yet. These are the guys who you'll basically be picking up after level 3 or 4, because there's 12 levels like I said. And you'll just be hovering them over litter to do that. That's all it becomes later on in the game. It is insane, it really is. But there's lots of catch-22s on this game. Make lots of radiators, they get sick. If they're cold, they get sick. Too many drinks machines, they literally get sick. No benches, they get sick. And you've just got to manage it very carefully. And if you're not playing it on easy, then it is quite a difficult game. Also later on in the levels, your research department, after the second game, the invisible guys, I love them. Look at them. You can easily kill these, let's hope the nurse doesn't here. There we go. It's looking good. Oh yes. The guy with the bloated head I think has left. Oh well. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot more to the game that I've actually mentioned here. You can build little hospitals within hospitals in the same level, so you've got like 4 separate buildings like this. I just realised I'm no toilet, so there's going to be a lot of shit as well as vomit on the floor soon. And that's where I'll end it, by making some toilets right in the middle. And of course, as you should, put lots of windows in the toilet, because everyone deserves a glimpse. I love making the layouts of the toilets a little bit strange. I feel like a very modern artist, really. As you can see there, I think that toilet sums up what modern day life is all about. Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? Love Theme Hospital. I'm going to smash this off and try and get as far as I can before I get sacked. Because my hospital is infested with rats. Yes, that can happen as well. There's just so much to this game. For me, this is generally one of the best games of the 90s. I absolutely adore it. Theme Hospital. Please play it if you haven't, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I'll see you.